Hey everybody, my name is Jason Antonio Berg. Welcome to my next live stream. I know I was supposed to make another episode of Cody's Comic World with Cody, but right now we haven't scheduled our playdate just yet, and right now I just wanted to thank you all so much for helping me reach my goal of hitting 500 subscribers. We're literally 11 subscribers away from hitting 600. But unfortunately, 600 subscribers is not on my subscriber goal. I only have arranged a few subscriber goals I'm going to be hitting. Right now, the number one subscriber goal that I want to hit, hopefully by the end of 2025, is 1,000 subscribers. That will get my road back onto hitting 10,000 subscribers. And you already noticed I haven't uploaded any videos for a couple of days now, or even made an official video. The reason why is because I had a pretty good excuse why, and I'll definitely show you right now. So as you already know, on my other stream I'm doing right now, I'm actually in the middle of... Oh, god damn it. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to curse like that. Let me just fix that real quick. There we... Ugh, darn it. Is it even on? I don't think my capture device is on. My capture device is not found. I'm gonna see what I can fix real quick. There we go. There we go. My capture device is back on. So, as you already know, I actually caught a very special Pokemon. One of the 3 starters that we got from yesterday's presentation. This is actually the starter Pokemon that I got from the 7-star raid. And it was none other than the original starter Pokemon I had before I started. And it was none other than Scarlet. I love this Pokemon so much, basically because it is a physical attacker. And as you can already see, I'm actually in the middle of giving it a good EV stats. So if I could just zoom in real quick onto Meowscarada. As you can see, it is a adamant nature, which means it is level 100. And I'm planning on raising its attack power by 26. So I'm actually going to do that real quick. So this is going to take me some time to actually get it done. But I'm not 100% sure if it's possible, though. So I'm actually going to give it 26 of its attack power. And then for the rest, I'm going to put it on special defense, actually. Because I do want this thing to be especially bulky. And then I'll put the... I guess I'll put the rest on speed. And since this thing has already gotten both physical attack and special defense, which means this Meowscarada is all ready for like anything that goes in its way. So special defense, its speed is already high already, but I've decided to give it special defense because, you know, I think maybe a special defensive Pokemon might help out. And of course, Meowscarada is my favorite Pokemon. So that's why I chose Meowscarada as a starter before I started Pokemon. And this is the Pokemon I used to catch this thing. It is none other than Arceus. I want to give a quick shout out to a certain subscriber that actually recommended me to use something like that. I mean, the very first Pokemon that created the Pokemon world. If you saw in Tom Salazar's video, then don't worry. But right now, I gotta do something real quick. I gotta get onto my stream, and I gotta set up a few rules on this one. So, let me just mute this real quick, and then I can get started. this. Alrighty. So now that we've got that situated, we are now fully ready to go. So, if you raid my stream, please subscribe if you want. So, actually, that is pretty true. So, if you guys want, you can hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on future videos. And don't forget to hit that notification bell too. So anyway, I'm actually going to show you how I used this Pokemon to go up against Meowscarada. So I'm going to be using Arceus, but before I do so, let me show you guys the moveset. A certain subscriber actually recommended to have a Fire Terra type on Arceus for this Pokemon. And of course, the movesets that were recommended were these ones. Let me just zoom in real quick so I could show you. So the movesets on Arceus are Taunt, Acid Spray, Judgment, and Chilling Water. So Chilling Water actually to lower its attack stats, and Acid Arm and Acid Spray to actually lower its special defense. And of course, let me just show you real quick. So I opted to try Taunt first, and then I can go for Chilling Water at least a couple of times. And then once it resets its stats, or once it resets our stats, I can Terrestrialize and use Acid Spray. And once it's at -6 special defense, I can go ahead and use Judgment. In which case, I'm going to use the Fire type. So this thing I got was a Hardy Nature that I actually traded. But this one, this one is actually trained in Special Attack and HP. And I put the rest on Defense, because why not? And of course, this one actually does have a held item that I could definitely use, and it's none other than the Flame Plate. So a very specific Pokemon like Arceus here can actually use 17 different plates to be the type as is, since its ability is multi-type. Which is kind of like Savali's RKS system, which is its ability, which it holds memory drives. But Arceus actually does have this typing that actually holds ability plates. So I'm actually going to try this out, and you guys can watch along with me. So without further ado, let's give this a shot. I'm going to challenge this thing alone, because we're going to see what this thing's made of. I mean, when I tried it out for the first time, oh my gosh, this thing was absolutely strong. I mean, I tried using Calyrex one time, but it just didn't work. So I opted to trade my Arceus over from Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I transferred it to Pokemon Pen, and then I transferred it back to Pokemon Scarlet because I think I could use Arceus. So off the hand up. So, Meowscarada actually has Hone Claws, which actually raises its attack stat by 1, and also raises its accuracy. So I'm actually going to try my best on trying out Taunt, because, you know, why not? Oh, and you need to watch out, because this thing really is strong and really powerful. So Meowscarada was hit by Taunt. Now I'm going to go ahead with Chilling Water. I'm going to use this 3 times. Even if I do get Terrestrialization, I need to lower its attack stat by 3. Oh, oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, that was close. So here comes that critical hit. So honestly, I gotta be careful. So after I do get the Terrestrialization, I could get the opportunity of hitting in with the Acid Spray. So here we go. I'm gonna Terrestrialize, and I'm gonna use Acid Spray. Now this thing will will get rid of its attacks or negativity attacks, so that might be a problem. But what I do know is that if I keep trying using Acid Spray and Chilling Water, lowering its attack stats and lowering its special defense, I could really get this thing really knocked out. So I just gotta go ahead with Acid Spray, just lower its special defense by -6 if it doesn't get rid of its negative effects. So after it uses Pellet Blizzard, so here comes the Pellet Blizzard. So this thing's pretty powerful. So you gotta be on the watch out. And it will land critical hits because here comes the shield. And once it sets up its shield, it's going to get rid of its negativity effects. So there's a 1 out of 3 chance that I could get it to plus, or I could get it to -6 special defense, but the problem is that Meowscarada will get rid of its negative effects, so you need to be careful with that. And once I got it down to at least -6 attack or -6 special defense, it will get rid of its negative effects. So I need to act quick by using Judgment. So here comes Acrobatics. So this thing's not too bad at all, but here's the thing. When I use Judgment on this thing, look at the damage I'm causing. And in 3, 2, 1, it will get rid of its negative effects. So that's not a good thing. But what I do know is that I will land an Acid Spray whenever I can. And of course, I will try my best to lower its attack stat by 1. But the only problem is this. Meowscarada is physically powerfully strong. So that's why I need to heal through by going ahead with a heal cheer. So this thing is pretty powerfully strong, especially when you don't know anything about Meowscarada. But Meowscarada is the final evolved form of Sprigatito, so be careful. Because this thing is absolutely powerful. So I'm going to go ahead and get its down a little bit. Now it will land critical hits, because it does have Night Slash. But at least I got its attack down by 1, and of course I got rid of its shield. But now the only core problem is that now that it's at -3 attack, I can use Acid Spray to get it down to -6 attack somehow. Special defense to -6, but it's going to get rid of its negative effects again, which isn't really good for me. So you need to attack frequently. It's going to be a real tricky process too when you don't know what to do. Oh my god. This thing is absolutely powerful. Which means I'm going to have to heal again. Oh, and here comes the Play Rough too. So I'm going to cheer again. Heal up. So this thing's pretty powerfully strong. Especially with its status effects like Burn. You could land a Burn or Poison or whatever, but you just gotta be careful because Meowscarada is absolutely powerful, especially with its Flower Trick move. It will land critical hits, and you need to be careful. Including when you don't know what to do. So I'm gonna go ahead with Judgment, and here comes another Acrobatics, which is not too bad. But after I land a couple more Judgments, take a look at that. If you could take a look at it carefully enough, you can actually see that Meowscarada is actually about to go down. So I'm going to land one more Judgment, hopefully it misses, and it did numeral damage, but because its special defense is already up -2, I was able to take this guy down with in a couple of shots. So Arceus is a pretty amazing Pokemon, but arguably it's not going to be strong enough against the other Pokemon if you really think about it. So aside from knocking out Meowscarada, take a look at the rewards I got. I got a... Let me just get to my second screen so that I can show you what I've earned. So on the screen right now, I've got a Bitter Herba Mystica, an Ability Patch, and of course a Sour Herba Mystica, along with some good items too, like large candies, a nuggets, star peas, and grass tear shards, along with a protein. So honestly, that is a really good start for me. I think I like Arceus better, only if you're willing to try something a little bit more challenging, I recommend using this Pokemon. But if you have any other builds that you really want to try out against it, let me know in the comments. But right now, I think Arceus is definitely the best Pokemon, especially when it goes to Terra Ray battles. This mythical really screams perfection. So anyway, now that I was able to take a look at how Arceus works, let's go ahead and do a online raid. Now, some other Pokemon trainers actually do have some other Pokemon that they wanted to use, but arguably it's not going to be too effective, I would say. But what I do know is that there are 2 more additional 7-star Terra starters on their way. And those Terra starters are Skeledirge and Quaquaval. The Pokeball I caught Meowscarada in was, of course, a Premier Ball, which we all know Avdala loves using. So, speaking of which, let's go ahead and get this on. So, we're about to get started. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Meowscarada, the first starter Pokemon that's really hard to fight. This actually became easy for me, but arguably it requires some trial and error. So here comes Home Claws. Home Claws really to raise up its accuracy and attack power. So I'm going to go ahead and land a taunt. Really powerful. And of course I'm going to land Chilling Water a couple of times. So, oh my god, look at that. And we're already at a very strong problem already. Look at that. I haven't even attacked once. And yet we're already down at the Meowscarada's beginning its shield. Including releasing its negative effects too. So I haven't even attacked and Meowscarada is still strong. Look at that damage that's doing. But if I use Chilling Water, I could lower its attack stat, but you need to be careful. I'm going to keep on attacking, see if it does anything. I'm going to continue attacking more Meowscaradas just to see what I can come up with. Oh, oopsie. I don't want to hit Chilling Water, or I don't want to hit Taunt. I do want to hit Chilling Waters. Alright, I think I got it at a pretty decent range. But now the only tricky part is actually giving it some Acid Armors. And Acid Armor is a pretty cool attack because it lowers your special defense sharply. But the only risk is that I might sacrifice some health on the way. So it's gonna be really hard. So that's why we need to be careful with this thing, because this thing is really powerful. This thing is absolutely strong. And we just lost, because lots of other fire types just keep losing the same. Yep. This is what happens when you bring other fire. This is what happens when you bring other Pokemon to the raids, except Arceus. So honestly, I'm gonna give those users a 0 out of 10. Whoever was in the raid. So whoever was in the raid that was with me, you guys are straight up 0. But not to worry, guys. Sometimes things happen, but you gotta get the right Pokemon with the right build. And luckily for me, I'm actually going to be keeping this Meowscarada as my Pokemon. But arguably, it's not the best RPG Pokemon. So this is the Pokemon I might use in some parts, but honestly, Taunt, Acid Spray, Judgment, and Chilling Water. I mean, come on, I gotta do it. So anyway, so here's my Meowscarada that I've caught, and yes, it was caught in a Premier Ball. Let me show you guys. So this is the Pokeball I was actually able to catch Meowscarada in. I got it in the Premier Ball because, you know, Abdallah Smash Premier Ball challenges. So honestly, I think this was a great catch on my book. A great catch on my book. So honestly, one of the best ones I think I've had so far. And fun facts, mine actually was a female. Not to be too quirky or anything, but I think a female starter is a rare find. So, oh, and yes, Wolf Creation is taken down, so that's kind of sad. Let me just see real quick. So, now that I was able to get my own Meowscarada in a Premier Ball, let me know in the comments. Let me just take a quick picture real quick. Oh my. This thing's just absolutely fast. It just didn't want it to stay in the picture. Like, seriously, really strong. Alright, so... no, and... Okay, so now that I got my picture of Meowscarada, so just give me just 1 second real quick, I'll be right back. Sorry everybody, just had to take a quick look. So anyway, so now that I was able to understand some things around my Meowscarada, I just wanted to quickly say, what kind of Pokemon would you use on your Meowscarada? Now, you can let me know in the comments of what kind of build you like, but personally, I like Arceus, because it's a pretty basic, it's a pretty awesome normal type that actually has the multi-type, especially with its Judgment attack. So, yeah. Honestly, I think I only have to give Meowscarada a full-on 10 out of 10 because it's a pretty good Pokemon and it's actually my starter choice. So, I think that's going to be really interesting. Oh well. Well, don't worry guys. It was nothing personal actually. Anyway, so personally for me, I'm not sure if it's 100% worth it to actually have a really decent build to see, but one thing's for sure though. When you have a Meowscarada as your starter Pokemon, I mean, how on earth can you not even really see the physical attacks that it does? I mean, combine that with its signature attack, like Flower Trick. I mean, let me just show you guys real quick. See, Flower Trick, this throws a rigged bouquet of flowers at the target. This attack never misses and always lands a critical hit. So it looks like Meowscarada can definitely have a critical hit limit if you really think about it. But the best thing I know about Meowscarada is just one thing. It's just a pretty cool design. It has a pretty unique design on its lifetime, but honestly, I just didn't know what the Pokemon Company was thinking for making Meowscarada the queen of DeviantArt. But lots of people just said that Meowscarada takes over DeviantArt, and I arguably just don't know what else to think. So, if you have any things about what builds you want to use on Meowscarada, let me know in the comments below. But anyway, let me just put Garchomp back on the team, on the main top page, and then I'm going to attack some more Meowscaradas with online raids. So, if you really think about it, there's just one thing that you want to really point out. Meowscarada is physically strong, and not 100% a good choice for being on the 7-star raid. But what you do know is that you need to have a Pokemon that is definitely strong against it. And that's why I use a Pokemon that some users use. And that's the other than Arceus. Arceus is a powerful beast. I mean, it's one powerful Pokemon that I've actually seen when I was playing. I mean, let's just take a quick look at how I'm going to fight it. So right now, it looks like we've got Meowscarada. Meowscarada is a 7-star Terra Raid Pokemon. And let me tell you, this guy is an absolute beast, or girl, but it looks like this raid was abandoned. Darn it. Well, whoever that raid was, I'm actually going to give it a 0, because I don't know what he or she was thinking. If I don't get connected to this raid, I can definitely just... Oh, here we go. Let me just switch my Pokemon real quick and just get Arceus in to the play. So I am going to be using Arceus all the time for these raid battles. But what we do know is that Arceus is going to be a powerful mon. So be absolutely warned when you're battling this guy. And I'll definitely go through its movesets on what Meowscarada is all about. So, it's going to go from February 28th to March 6th. So the movesets that it will use are Flower Trick, Night Slash, Play Rough, and Acrobatics. It also has an additional moves like Home Claws, Blizzard, and Grassy Petal Blizzard, and Grassy Terrain. So here comes the Petal Blizzard. Now I gotta go with the Chilling Waters here. Oh, and we already lost somebody. And here comes the negative effects. Here comes Petal Blizzard too. Now Petal Blizzard's not going to be that much strong because I gave it the Chilling Water treatment. So I'm going to go with another... Oh my gosh, here it comes. So I'm going to give it another Chilling Water. A couple more Chilling Waters just to keep it on the... Oh, and here comes the negativity effects as well. 3, 2, 1. I gotta give it Chilling Waters again. Here comes the Acrobatics. Oh my gosh, this thing is powerful strong. And there goes the... Here we go. Now, one thing to note, I took this as a note. Arceus may be strong, but it's not powerful enough to go through against the 7-star Meowscarada. Because this thing's an absolute beast. I mean, no doubt, like, it's really strong. So I'm gonna go with Acid Spray. And someone needs to do a heal cheer on me, because my HP is really low. So it looks like I'm doing good, and here comes the Grassy Terrain. Now, I wanted to use Taunt, but I just can't. And, of course, we got our HP back up, but there goes our Acid Spray look. In 3, 2, 1. Let's see if it'll look. It's removing its negative effects. I think my screen just stopped. Or... what is going on? The rage is disconnected? Or... I think it disconnected. What is actually happening? Because last time I didn't join that other raid. But now this one, I think it just stopped. I don't know if it's 100% true, but I can't do anything. I think it just stopped. Disconnected or what? Any day now. What's going on? Did it just stop? I don't get what's happening. I can't do anything. I think it just stopped. Oh my god. Well, that is just absolutely great. Someone just disconnected. I think the... wow, what in the world just happened? What just happened? We just... oh my god. Never mind. Guys, I'm gonna take a quick timeout real quick. I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, I'm back. Just had to calm down real quick. So anyway, that last raid really got me upset because we just got disconnected. So that raider is getting a 0 out of 10 because we just got disconnected. But anyway, guys, I know I'm supposed to make it a long stream, but since we don't have any raiders here, I did left the rules. If you raid my stream, please subscribe if you want. So yeah. So anyway, I think I'm going to conclude for today's video. I know I'm supposed to make it a good live stream, but I think that raid that just got disconnected got me a little upset. So I'm going to try and recover here, guys. I'm going to give another stream probably soon, but right now I got something to take care of right now. But yeah. Anyway, I just want to thank you all so much for making my day an amazing success. And before I leave, I just want to give a quick amazing update. So if you guys could take a look down here, yes, it says here, please, if you raid my stream, please subscribe if you want. So that's the #1 thing I wanted to keep in mind. So yeah. Anyway, guys, my name is Jason Tony Berg. Thank you so much for watching my stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.